everyone, welcome to another episode of Kinetic Official, your honest guide to the cryptoverse. Today I'm going to talk about HyperGPT project, which is a AI marketplace for web3. So the unique selling point they have is basically they have like a store, SDK, and Hyper NFT function, and you could click on them basically to learn more. So they have the Hyper Store, which basically provides a marketplace. It's community driven. It's basically to find, integrate, and use, no need to develop, and you can see what's trending. So it's basically a marketplace of different AI products and tools, and which one's better in terms of rating, and you can use it basically in the Hyper Store that they have. They have a Hyper software development kit that helps you reach the solution with one account. You can create AI-powered decentralized applications. It's compatible in Web 2 and Web 3. And it helps you with enhanced security features to have a protection of any sensitive user data that you have from unauthorized access. They've got the Hyper NFT, which is AI generated content for unique NFTs that they have. It's supporting multiple networks. It's user friendly, and there's no need for specialized technical knowledge. So basically, you can access anything you need for AI in one place with the marketplace, and connect them with integrate them into your decentralized application. And this basically is the way they're gonna give utility to their token as well. So it is different from the other sort of GPT projects in the fact that it's a marketplace and it's not necessarily a GPT solution. So it's the first AI marketplace basically as you go from here. Now, in terms of the applications, also these are some of the apps that you can see. And the business model is going to be, so let's move to the revenue generation business model. It's going to be subscription based. The revenue stream will be generated through the subscription model that they have. And if you're a user or a developer, you'll have the option to deposit fund to the account with the HGPT token as a payment method. They have a Hyper Boost function, which is the boost feature, allowing you to generate revenue with the advertising model. And then they have the freemium model that offers starter basic level for people with some free credits. And then they have a tier mechanism as well for people who stake. They have access to different amounts of monthly credits that can be used for specific models that they have. And this is just the acquisition and channel strategies that they have to get this. Now, the token utility is basically HGPT is a payment method token. You can get access to premium features, reward programs, governance, decision-making, staking, and the subscription model. So these are all the HGPT utility. In terms of tokenomics, they have private A and B as 12% of the total sale, and the vesting is the 8% and 5%. And there's a cliff of 3 months for each, and then the rest of the vesting is 18 and 15. Whereas, and I'm not sure if they have the pricing here. I'm just trying to, yeah, they have the pricing here. So it's 0.00, so 0.5%, and then 0.006. KOL round is 0.007, and the vesting of the token is 8% on token generation event, and then 2 months cliff, and the rest is 10 months linear vesting. So private B and KOL sort of similar on TGE, but after that, the cliff is less for KOLs, and they are supporting for a total of 12 months. Whereas for public round, you get an unlock of 15% of the tokens at public round at the price of 0.08. And the unlock is 15%. After that, you get 8 months of linear vesting for the first month, basically. Yes, for the first month. So that's the vesting as well for the project. The valuation is 8 million. Initial market cap is under 200K. It's at 196K basically. Total token is 1 billion tokens. And the team has 6 months cliff, advisor 6 months cliff. Everything pretty much has 3 to 6 months cliff, and the rewards are monthly staking. So it is quite similar to, I guess, ChainGPT in that sense, that they have a very small unlock and very small market cap and also valuation for the project. Now, in terms of the roadmap, in Q1, they did the content and market research and the planning. The smart contract development happened at this time, and the platform development in terms of architecture. Prototype was created in Q1 as well, and Q2 they had the testnet that's happening right now. Strategic partnerships were formed, Advisory team is formed, and public sale is happening in June, and the following by exchange listing on centralized and decentralized exchange, along with a staking program and the Hyperstore mainnet. Q3 is more on community engagement, hackathons, meetups, building programs for the AI DApp, and the Hyper SDK and Hyper NFT is going to get rolled out. web3 model deployment as well, and the marketplace. Q4 is more on the Hyper Boost for advertising, IPFS datasets, and the marketplace development as well. And that's also how they're going to have the acquisition and channel strategies in terms of marketing. Now moving to backers and partners and team. So the team has Turan as a CEO, which I did an interview with him on Pools. Actually, if you go to the channel, YouTube channel, I did an in-depth interview. I can put a link to it actually for you to have a look. And he's a CEO and also CMO of Devium, and he's worked in many projects as app developer. All of the team are very experienced actually in this field, so I encourage you to check, and they're all fully doxed. Then they've got the team of advisors from TrustSwap, Carbon Browser team, Sublime Ventures, Yay Network, Ferrum Network, and Odiana Ventures. So these are also some of the partners that these guys have, and then the advisors, and then partners of Backers, Pools, Launchpad, GameFi, Bullprex, Engine Starter, Chiron Labs, the market maker, GamesPad, Ferrum Network, Coinvestor, Yay Network, Unicorn Ventures, and then they've got Carl the Moon as well, who is a well-known influencer and also an investor. So they have pretty decent partners